Well, hello, beautiful souls. Hello, hello, hello. I'm Amber. Welcome. This is your weekend update for April 8th through 10th. So, we are going to jump right into this reading. I'm going to go earth, fire, air, and water, just straight through. So, we're going to start off with Capricorn. Oh, timestamps will be in the description box below. So that's that pause, is me putting in timestamps. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what we have for you. Well, you're doing something for yourself to help you move forward. Whether this is starting a workout plan, a spirituality practice, meditation, taking time to yourself, something that gets you grounded, okay? You're taking these actions to do this for you. That's what I see here. It almost kind of reminds me of a break, but it's not. It's like it's going to help you move forward as an individual. So, where you were having, it could be that you are having problems or struggles in an area, but I see you using this time to grow, become a better person, do something different in your life, something like that. Okay. So we have Emperor, Wheel of Fortune. It's a little dark in here, isn't it? Ace of Wands, Knight of Coins, Knight of Wands, and Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Coins. Okay. Yeah, working on yourself. You're doing something that's going to help you in the future, whether you know it or not, whether this is gain knowledge. You may be like watching videos, reading some sort of book, or just starting some sort of practice based on something. I don't know why I feel like it's based on something, right? The whole point with the Wheel of Fortune is like turning things around. I feel like there's luck here as well. Like meeting someone that can give you some sort of idea or something. It's like something coming into your life to get you rejuvenated almost, okay? And you're going to take this knowledge and kind of run with it, is what I see. It's really helping you and giving you inspiration, Capricorn. It's like you're inspired. It's almost like you've been working really hard or doing something, I want to say blindly, and kind of like not knowing, um, looking for something to turn everything around or something to change things or make things better in a way. But you've been very consistent. So I feel like you're going to use that consistency to help you um, with this information or this knowledge. Because it looks to me like you're searching to find something, and you do find something. Something that really turns you around, or something that gives you some sort of inspiration and kind of wakes you up. Um, it like gives you direction or inspiration, is really what I'm getting. Um, and I feel like it's some sort of knowledge. You're gaining some sort of knowledge. It's like a lot of knowledge is coming towards you, and you're taking from it what you need to kind of get get you going. Okay? That's what it looks like. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Capricorn, thank you for being here. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Well, Capricorn, I know this is weird, but I'm back again because I feel like I have more messages. Okay. Okay. Some of you, out of the blue, I see a message from someone. Um, I feel like that's coming in the near future. I don't really feel like it's this weekend. It may be. But it's like someone wants to say something to you that they've been holding to themselves for a while. And I feel like you take that information in, but I don't know what you're going to do with it. I feel like you're doing nothing with it right now. You're just listening. It's almost like you don't know if it's true, like if this is a confession. But whatever it is, it doesn't really feel like love to me. It feels more like somebody giving you information, okay? And something that they've held to themselves that they really didn't say to you. But now they're feeling like they're going to say it. You know, it feels like something is building here, whether this is knowledge, from learning, or knowledge, or like getting better health, or closer to spirituality, or closer to an individual. I'm not sure. Okay. But I wanted to get that out. I love you for real this time. I'm gone. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Well, hello, Taurus. Welcome to your weekend reading for April 8th through 11th. It's more like an update, so it could come this weekend or somewhere close to this weekend. So, Taurus, we have Moon. Ooh, that snuck in there. That's not supposed to be there. Moon again. And Whip. Oh, you get a chance to deal with something. How fun. So I feel like there's something that has been in your subconscious, or something you've been curious about, something you want to explore is really what I'm getting. Okay. And I feel like it's kind of not confused you, but you just want to know more about it, whether this is a person or a situation. And I feel like your focus now is turning into figuring out what it is, or investigating what that is. Okay. It's interesting because I feel like this gives you a chance to change something that's been happening repeatedly, and like balance it out and get it dealt with. Okay. But you really, you got to step into it to do that, is what I'm getting. Okay. So let's see what the cards have for you. We have the Page of Wands, the Eight of Wands, High Priestess, wow, Hierophant, yeah, Eight of Cups, and Three of Wands, yeah. You definitely get an opportunity, Taurus, to walk away from something, okay? Um, you know how sometimes, yeah, and the Six of Cups at the bottom. So you know how sometimes something can be bothering you and it's affecting other areas of your life? That's what this looks like here. So let's say somebody's not talking to you and it's making you frustrated, and it's making you even more frustrated at work. Okay. Or being mean to people at work. So it's like this is your chance to take a step to deal with this. So you'll have an opportunity to do that. Okay. Your intuition plays a big part here of what to do, because I feel like you don't really know what to do, but you feel what to do. Does that make sense? So logically, I feel like you don't know what to do, but you feel like you know what to do. Okay. So it's definitely time to go back and fix something, or take a step back. Sometimes we can move forward and try to ignore something, but we have to take a step back to kind of rectify it. Okay. Or to see what that is, because it's like eventually it'll start blocking us, or maybe it's something that needs our attention. I feel like at first you threw it off like, oh, it's nothing. It's just a little thing, whatever. I won't change my way of doing things. I won't change how I'm doing things. So it must be somebody else, or it must be something else. It can't be me, Maybe it's something this person is dealing with. I just need to continue to do what I'm doing. Well, I feel like as you started moving forward in that energy, you noticed that nothing was changing. It wasn't getting better. The situation wasn't breaking apart, like the tension wasn't breaking. And you're like, well, what is this? Okay. So I feel like it's time for you to pay attention to your intuition and listen to your feelings about what's happening. Okay. Also, I feel like you've known this person for quite a while, or been in this situation for quite a while. I feel like intuitively, because you know kind of the ins and outs of it, you know what to do. Logically, you don't, but this is more about your intuition and your feeling, okay? I feel like taking this step forward is the beginning of rectifying the situation, or the beginning of clearing this out. So don't be afraid. Your intuition's really going to guide you here, okay? Don't be afraid to connect with your emotions. Don't be afraid to say what you need to say. I I feel like there's going to be a little bit of combative energy. It's not like an argument. It just feels like a little tense. Be careful about trying to push. This is about doing something in a soothing, nurturing type of way, more of like water energy. So a caring sort of way, instead of like, well, you did this or you did, like being abrasive. You don't want to do that, and you don't want to push, because it already feels like it's it kind of feels like you're starting from scratch because you don't really know. But you do know that you need to move past it. That's what I can say. That's what I see here. Okay. It's about getting things back in an equilibrium and getting things back to how they were. Okay. All right. So Taurus, actually, let me see if I see anything else here. Okay. I see there has been some sort of issue with either a business you were trying to start or a job or something where this opportunity didn't pan out for you. And that may make you really upset or feeling like, oh, now I got to redirect all my thoughts and stuff like that. But they're saying that you need to look at it in a different perspective. It's almost like this wasn't what you needed. This was not actually a part of your plan. It's something that you wanted, right? But it wasn't a part of your plan or your life purpose. So it's okay to leave that behind. You just need to start moving forward at this point. Okay. 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 All right. I love you, Taurus. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. All right, Virgo. Hello. Welcome to your weekend update, April 8th through 10th, and see what we have for you, Virgos. Heart, birds, ring. This is a date. It's definitely coming out as a date. It could be just you connecting with an old friend or someone that you care about as well, and solidifying your connection again. But this looks like love, my friend. I feel like you're making a decision for yourself. This is interesting. It's like you're deciding to talk something out. Or you're giving someone an opportunity to make a choice. And even though it might be a tough one, it's like going against the grain or doing what's best, even though. Interesting. Okay. All right, Virgo, let's get into your cards. Justice, King of Wands, High Priestess again, Sun. I say again because Taurus just got that too. Seven of Cups, Nine of Wands, bottom of the Six of Cups. This is like, I say this lightly. I feel like with this Sun card here, this is like a soulmate. Someone that you've either known for a long time or also someone that you have known from the past. Okay. It's interesting because I feel like you've always known that there was some sort of connection with this individual. They make you happy. It's like they kind of, I don't want to say they give you purpose, but they give you reason. Do you know what I mean, Virgo? Like they just give you reason to smile or be happy or believe in new beginnings. It's kind of like they are, or maybe this is a place that resets you. Okay. So I feel like you get back to a person or a place that kind of resets you spiritually. Right. Where maybe a lot of things haven't been going right. You're confused about the direction of something, maybe work or where you're going, or maybe just things haven't been fair. Okay. And I feel like this is a refreshing moment. So this is either a connection with someone or you're going to a place that resets you. Everybody has a reset place, I believe. Mine is an art museum. I don't know what it is about art museums. I think it's the history and the paintings and stuff. Who knows? But every time I feel refreshed, you know. That's what this is like. For some people, it's a person. For some people, it's a place. For other people, it could be an event, you know. I feel like it gives you a lot to think about, or someone gives you a lot to think about. It gives you other options where you felt like you didn't have any. Like you didn't know where to go or how to handle it or what to do, you know? It's kind of like being blindsided by what you feel like you have to do. I have to go to work every day. I have to do this. I have to do that. And this almost feels like a reset to give you other options or other things you can do. It's like a refresher for you. Very, very good. Whatever this is, it gets your intuition going. So it helps you connect more with spirit, with yourself, listening to yourself. It's like you connect with yourself more either with this person or after this event. Okay? And you feel like you can put your walls down, like you don't have to keep fighting for things. It's like you don't have to blindly keep trying to triumph over things. You can just go with the flow. This is like a reset, Virgo, for you. Beautiful. I love it. I do see that whatever is going not your way, you got to give it some time. It's one of those things where you'll know what to do and where to go when the time comes. It's just important for you to listen to yourself. Don't listen to everyone else around you, or don't let fear drive you. It's more about you just listening to yourself. Okay? And it will come to you. There are several options out there for you. You don't have to think that you have to rush to do things. You don't have to think that you have to just keep fighting all the time or pushing all the time. You can actually go with the flow. Okay? And that's okay. I just feel like you're happy. You're good where you are. Even though you want to be successful and you want to triumph over some sort of injustice that is happening. But you're good, okay? I love you, boo. I'll talk to you later, Virgo. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye. Well, hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekend update, April 8th through 10th. So let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius. Okay. Woman, Sun, and Cross. Ooh. You're making a choice for yourself this weekend. It may be a little bit impulsive. I feel like it's just so you can feel happy. Also, if you choose to just sleep with somebody on a whim, let's be honest, it's just because you want to do it. Okay. But I feel like it starts something. Okay. So let's say you have a one night stand. It's like now you're going to have to start with this person. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Because you're doing something that makes you happy this weekend, but it has longevity to it. So it's going to be hard to get rid of this person if you want to get rid of them. Okay. Just like if you impulsively start a project or impulsively give someone money to make them happy or something like that, you have now made a commitment. So just know that, okay? So let's get into your card, Sagittarius. All right. Two of Coins, Death. Absolutely. I told you. I told you. The King of Swords. Ooh, you got all uprights, huh? You surely do. Yeah, you're definitely starting something or finding something out, okay? It's like a moment of clarity. You're seeing something clearly. Okay. So I feel like for priority reasons, you hadn't made a decision in the past, but you kind of been hanging on to something or dealing with it, you know? It's kind of like if this is a person, you've been still communicating with them or building something with them, maybe not a full relationship or anything like that, but you've definitely been doing little things with them, like going out or answering their calls or something like that. Okay. And this could also be prioritizing or working on making some sort of decision when it comes to money as well. Picking up a part-time job to make ends meet. I feel like you had to make a decision to work hard or to do something as well. I'm not sure what that is. Okay. But I feel like it's decision time this weekend. So you decide that you made enough money to buy what you want to buy. You've spent enough time with this person to start investing in them or to move things forward. It's interesting because you go from an 8 to a 7, but it feels more like, okay, let's say you're dating someone, you haven't had sex with them, and it kind of gives you a sense of control. You decide to do it. So that's why I feel like you lose a pentacle to gain a pentacle. That sounds weird, but yeah, it's like you were making someone work hard for you, or you were working hard for something, and you finally reached the goal. Okay. And you know that you've reached the goal, or this person makes you happy. So now you're just gonna take it all the way. Okay. For those of you with money issues, it works out really well. There's a decision that you made, and it was really hard for you to make that decision, but you stuck with it and it works out. And now you know that you've done the right thing, where you may have questioned whether or not you did the right thing or not. It's actually going to stick. That's what I'm going to say with that. Okay. For those of you dealing with a person, it may be an air sign or a earth sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you're dealing with an earth sign, they're going to stick with you. Okay. And that's why I get that long feeling of, you putting effort into something and it sticking around, it being an investment, because I feel like that's what this person is going to be. And they have this idea of a future. So just make sure that that's what you want to do with this person. Okay. If not, you need to make that clear with them. Okay. Because they feel like either you're back together or you're going to stay together or something like that. Either person. Now, if this is an air sign, this person feels like they have won. Here's the thing. If this person was doing something that you didn't like, or have little habits and stuff you don't like, it's like they think that you've accepted it at this point. Okay. So you do need to express that you still have those same feelings about this little event or about something that they do. And that's not going to change. Okay. Because I feel like they feel like, oh, well, she doesn't like it, or he doesn't like it when I don't call that much. But I guess now that they decided to sleep with me or be with me, then it's okay now. Okay. So just remember that. But I do see you getting a new start, and that's really good. I feel like there's a little bit to be excited about in this. It's nice to finally have clarity on what it is that you want to do. And I feel like you do have clarity. I feel like there's some sort of confirmation here that you're going to have something into the future, or you achieve some sort of goal. This is really good. You've worked really hard, Sagittarius. And it's like you get to reap the benefits of what it is that you stuck with. Good. It's like things are finally coming into view for you. All right. Well, Sagittarius, thank you for being here. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Well, hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekend update for April 8th through 10th. I hope you're amazing. So we are going to jump right in to your reading. We're going to do Lenormand first. Okay. Crossroads, key, house. Leo, I feel like you're stuck between two paths, two people, a situation like stay or go or leave, keep pursuing, stop pursuing, something like that. Okay. What's interesting is you need to keep on the path that you're on now so you can find the answer. I feel like it's not going to be the one that you want either, but it's the one that you need so that you can move forward and start working on yourself. Okay. And I'm going to give you an example. So let's say there's someone you've been chasing and for some reason you just can't seem to stop chasing them. Okay. It's like you're going to confess to them and they're going to say, no, I don't think so. And then you can start working on yourself. It's like you finally get the answer that you need. Something like that. Okay. But it's like you need to keep going or keep doing what you're doing so you can actually get the answer that you need. Okay. Or so things can happen the way that they are supposed to happen for you. It's like you kind of got to make a choice. You kind of got to step yourself out there, you know? Okay, so we have the 4 cups. Yeah. Page of Cups. 9 of Pentacles or 9 of Coins. Knight of Cups. Ace of Coins and 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, you got to make some sort of sacrifice with the Hangman in reverse, okay? It's like you've been waiting or hanging on to something and it's time for you to kind of throw yourself out there. You know, and that's because you need to have some sort of final decision so you can move forward. I feel like it's pausing you or it's putting you at a pause. And that's not really beneficial to you in any way now or in the future, okay? Yeah, there is a love offer here. I feel like it's coming from you. It's flirtation. It's a small offering, maybe something friendly. But as you can see, you're doing it for yourself here, okay? It's because you need to figure out what to prioritize. And I feel like it's about you prioritizing yourself, okay? So I do feel like you're going to make an offer. And I do feel like it's going to be turned down. Or you're not going to get this thing that you wanted. And that's okay. It just gives you a chance to redirect your attention onto something that is going to work for you. But instead of ignoring it, instead of pretending, you know, it's time to move forward. A lot of this is about you oversaturating someone with love and affection and not really getting any attention for it. Okay. It almost feels to me with the 4 of Cups, like you're dealing with someone that not feels sorry for you, but they like the flirtatiousness of it. I don't feel like it's really growing, which is interesting. I just feel like where it is now is where it's going to be. Okay. There's a lot of over loving or over attention being given that isn't beneficial to you. It isn't beneficial to building a relationship. It isn't even beneficial to building a friendship that I can see here. Okay. And it's time for you to focus on yourself, your own security in your own life. And you're going to have to make some decisions. Prioritizing yourself is the big one here. Instead of juggling what could be for your future, you can actively take an approach to see what's going to be in your future. Also for money, I feel like you're waiting on money to come to you. This is very interesting. I don't feel like you're doing anything to get that money to come to you, but I feel like you're waiting on it. Like, oh, if I just got this money, or if I just got this. Okay. Also, if somebody gives you a gift, appreciate the gift that you got from them and don't really expect anything more. I feel like you do. But you do like the gesture as well, but you just expected to get more. I don't know why. That's for somebody specific. Just be happy with what it is that you do get from someone because they thought about you. Okay. But I feel like you expected to get more or something bigger or some sort of confession or something like that, but you really didn't get that. So, I feel like finances are good for you right now. Steady is what I want to say, but I feel like it's important for you to, because I feel like you want to feel good and you're looking for little things to like make you happy, but don't go overspending money. Okay. This is a time for you to budget and to save instead of doing that. Because for you, I've been getting that a lot of you spending money just to kind of fulfill some sort of emotional need or just to feel good at that moment. But that's not a way to go in the future. So there's a lot of you needing to pay attention to that or change that sort of aspect of how you're interacting, how you're connecting your feelings with your environment. Okay. You don't want to do that. All right. That's it. All the messages I got for you, Leo. So I love you and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Well, hello, Aries. Welcome to your weekend update for April 8th through 10th. And let's see what we have for you, Aries. Okay. Happy birthday, by the way. I feel like your birthday's coming up. Oh, we're already in your birthday month, huh? Okay, well, happy birthday. So we have the Scythe, the Heart, and the Child. You know, I feel like you felt really intense about something at one point, and now you're at the end of it where you kind of have feelings for this person or this situation, but you're ready to kind of get done with it and start something new. Okay. So this weekend may be you like doing the final clearing of something, and going towards something new. Maybe a younger person, someone that's younger, or even someone that's older than you. But I feel like it's different. They may be a different race or a different religious background. It's something different. But I feel like you're just ready for like real connection and ready for something. It's like you're ready for something real. And you're going to take your hand at something. Okay. Aries. Yeah. Hierophant, Chariot, Nine of Cups. We already got two major arcana. Four of Coins, Ten of Swords. There's that end. And the 10 of Coins. Another 10. King of Wands. Yeah. You're redirecting yourself. It's like you were really, it feels like intense about someone or something. Okay. Like you really had feelings, you were really going for it, you were really passionate about it. I just feel like it changes because it's not getting you what you want. That happens. So your attention or your passion is going with something else, okay? It's kind of like you thought that you were always going to have this job or always going to be with this person, or you were really into someone and you were like, oh, this is the person, this is it, right? You were really, really holding on to it. But I almost feel like you're tired of thinking about it and having nothing happen, It's like you've put yourself in situations where it should work out, where you should be going in the same direction, but it's not working that way. So logically, you have to make a different decision, or you have to end this, you have to let it go. So I feel like now you're following like what makes you happy, it's like you just want wish fulfillment, which you thought you were going to find with this thing, but it just wasn't coming into structure. It's like it had the potential for structure. It had the potential for a relationship. It had the potential. But even though you put yourself in the situation for it to work out, it just wasn't. It's like you have to change your direction, even though you were super intense about it. But you end up being happier by letting it go and moving on to something else. So, yeah, I feel like you learned a lot about yourself along the way, and you're holding on to that information. You're holding on to taking care of yourself better. But when it comes to holding this kind of situation in your mind and it not going anywhere, that's the part that you're letting go. So I feel like you're focusing more on yourself, your finances, your home, your children, your future. That's what's going to make you happy. It's almost like you're just having a whole brand new start. You're taking definitely from this the emotional parts that you've gained and leaving behind the non-action, the holding on too tight, the wishing and hoping. But you're taking all the good parts from it. Very interesting. Also, I see you learning how to be more happy in your career and with your money situation. Instead of worrying about things so much. Like, oh, I wish this was better, or, oh, I don't like this because of this. It's like you're pulling out all of the things that you do love about your life and going with that. I feel like you're being more positive as well after letting this go. I feel like this is what was dragging you down. I feel like you finally have the will to just let it go and go with how the universe is pulling you, or where the universe is taking you, instead of fighting against the grain. And it's really gonna be beneficial to you, Aries. Okay? So I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekend reading, April 8th through 10th. Your update. I'm glad that you're here. We're going to jump right in, Gemini, and see what we have for you. I'm starting off with the Lenormand this time. I actually like the way this spread is going, so I'm probably going to do it like this for a while. Mice, birds, and child. Okay, Gemini. I feel like there's no need to worry about money or stress about money and success, even though you are, I feel like you just want to grow. You want to be the best that you can be, which is why you're just worried about it. I feel like this weekend you need to connect with new people. Also, I feel like for those of you waiting on maybe a job opportunity, you'll get an interview and get the job. Okay? So then you can start moving forward in your dreams and what you want to accomplish. Some of you may be having like small arguments or a disagreement with someone, I feel like you need to talk it out. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from this, okay? Some of you just need to talk to your children, okay? If you're worried about if they've been doing little things like stealing money, I know that sounds weird, or lying to you, I feel like you need to sit down and have a conversation with them, okay? So we have Page of Cups. Yeah, definitely an unruly child for somebody. Six of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Cups, the Hermit. And Strength. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. Some of you, I can see here that you need to talk. Okay, so this is about being more friendly this weekend. Your key is to be more friendly, more amicable, and connect with people for more success in any situation. For those of you dealing with a child, I feel like they feel disconnected from you, and this is a good way to get reconnected with them, is to talk to them and be interested in what they're talking about. Like if they're into video games, talk to them about video games or something like that, you know. I feel like it'll give you some sort of insight that you were looking for, okay? Also, I feel like connecting with friends will help revive you as well. I feel like you need a comrade, you know? And to just be like open to having a conversation with someone. I feel like it really turns things around by you doing that. It's sort of a way of apologizing and connecting with someone. I also see someone from your past trying to apologize to someone as well. But it's interesting because I feel like they just missed the connection. It doesn't have real longevity to it to me. It's just like they missed the connection that you two had. There is something turning around for you this weekend, though, that I love. And what's interesting is it's out of your hands. It's not like you are creating it. It's happening for you. All you have to do is kind of like be open to listen, okay? And to go on this, it's like a small journey you're about to go on through a conversation or talking or communicating with someone. And you find out a lot of things that I feel like you didn't know before. And it kind of helps you make a decision or decipher your feelings and emotions about the situation. Okay. Yes. So I feel like it's something you need to do. It's going to feel good. It helps you kind of work out issues or dealings that you may have. It definitely turns things around. Okay. I see things going in your favor this weekend, just because. That's what's so interesting. It's like once you decide to just move forward with something or just kind of be amicable, I feel like things turn around. It's like you get a new beginning from just having a conversation, asking a question, listening to someone. Interesting. Yeah, it's so weird because it's like once you take your pride down a notch or your ego, things turn around for you. In a particular situation, because it feels like one particular situation, not like in general. Okay, that's it. All right, Gemini, I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Well, hello, Libra. Welcome to your weekend update for April 8th through 10th. Hope you're amazing. Hello, hello. We're going to jump right in. Let's see. Lenormand first. For you, Libra. Ship. You're making some changes. But what's interesting is you're already doing it. You're already making changes. You're already making moves in your life. Some of you may just be going on a trip. It could be like a short day trip as well. But I feel like you are, I'm going to tell you what I feel, Libra. I feel like you're on the way to expressing your truth and what it is that you want. I feel like you've been challenging yourself to make some sort of decision, and you're on the way to doing it. You're actively on the way to making some sort of decision for yourself, okay? I do feel like, I just feel like you're changing. Like the fear is changing. It's more about success. It's more about being happy. It's more about cutting through confusion or anything in your life that you may have a big question mark on. You're just actively making that happen. It's like you're doing it. You're doing the things, you know? I'm so proud of you. Okay. So we have the King of Coins, the Six of Cups. Oh, is this exactly 6 cards? Wow. 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Moon. Look how beautiful this card is, by the way. These cards are so beautiful. Oh my gosh. This was my personal deck for a long time, and today I was just like, you know what? I want to read with these cards. Okay, 5 of Wands. Conflict, fear, scarcity mentality. That's what's been holding you back. That's what we're fighting this weekend, okay? I feel like you're pushing that out of your life, Libra. It's like, I don't need that anymore, you know? You're more hopeful now than you've ever been, or you're more close to making decisions and clearing up confusion than you have been before, right? I feel like you're feeling more secure. You're probably focusing more on your future, on your life, on yourself, and not other people. I feel like I need to say that. That's what it is. It's more secure within yourself and your path and your decisions that you're going to make, you know? You're learning with the 3 of Swords, I feel like, to let things go. Also, this is like, if things don't turn out okay, you know, if things don't turn out right, you don't sit with it like you used to and just fester in it. I feel like you move forward, you know? You learn the lesson, you think positive, and then you move forward. I do see there's an opportunity for love. For some of you, you had to get rid of somebody first in order to achieve this opportunity. So I feel like now you're working on making that happen. This person feels to be, I'm going to say soulmate, okay? But this is why I say that. I feel like this is a soulmate for your regular life. And what I mean is, it's not a soulmate that you're just like over the heels in love with and it's going to be tumultuous. I feel like it's a person that you can grow with and learn with and be with for a long time, okay? It may be a water sign or earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You may be leaving a water sign behind, but I don't see that. I just feel like you feel more comfortable with this person. It's not just about love or passion. It's more about comfortability and feeling connected, okay? There is a little bit of ego here, I feel like, that you're fighting with, because you don't really, I don't know that the connection makes you question it, but it's a little bit of ego. It's like you like to fight to win, okay? And if there's any doubt that you will lose, that's what makes you feel confused, okay? But what's interesting is, whatever this new love is, or this new step that you're taking in your life, it involves you getting deeper with yourself, right? So if this is love or career or whatever, it's like you're dealing with deeper feelings and emotions and intuition than you've ever dealt with before. And that's what makes it a little bit confusing, because you're a person that likes to think things through and make decisions based on reasoning. And this one kind of doesn't have any reasoning. It's like you don't know how to work this. You have to go by how you feel. You have to go by feelings and intuition, right? But I feel like you're being driven by the curiosity of your emotions here. And I feel like you've tried to be logical about this in the past, and that's kind of what kept you stagnant. It kept you secure where you were, but it kept you stagnant. So I feel like you're going back to this. So you're fighting fear, you're fighting doubts, things like that. But you're on the right path, and you're moving forward, and you're taking the steps that you need to take, though. So this is good. Definitely new love opportunities here for you. It's just a little bit, it's because you're investigating parts of yourself that you haven't before. This is touching different parts of yourself that you haven't before. So it's really hard to reason this one out. You know? That's really what the struggle is. It's a little bit more complicated than just winning and losing. That's what I feel here. Okay. All right, Libra. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekend update for April 8th through 10th. We are going to start with Lenormand first to touch in the energy, and then we're going to go into the tarot. Okay, Aquarius. Let's see what we have for you. Okay. So we have garden. Ooh, a socializing event. Wow. Okay. This is you being around people for healing purposes. That's what it feels like to me. Okay. You need to take time to yourself this weekend, Aquarius. You're going through something. Definitely. It's like there's a new beginning, but it almost feels like you couldn't control what's happening. So you're going to be around a lot of people. It could be a wedding, it could be a funeral, it could be a party, it could be anything. But whatever it is, it's moving you into a new phase of life, okay? Or a new way of thinking, a new way of maturity. I feel like you need to be patient with yourself during this time, though. Yeah, you're moving towards something, but you need to be patient with yourself. Because I feel like it's going to take some time, okay? So we have Four of Swords. Yeah, rest. Six of Cups, Page of Cups, Five of Swords, Four of Coins, and Ten of Coins. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. Oh, the goal here for you is happiness. Letting your emotions flow as well. So I feel like you've been waiting on something that you can't control. Even though you want it to like control it in some way. I feel like the best way to handle whatever's happening, this conflict or this struggle was for you to just be smooth through it. I don't know how else to explain it. It's kind of like you were just letting it happen or letting it pass, okay? But now you have to revisit it. You can't quite let it go even though you want to. This is more of a healing process because you're moving from the 4 to the 5. So you're going through a healing process, but it's a slow one. I can tell here that it's a slow one. I see you needing family or connections or people that you can trust right now as well. So this is a solid group of friends or family, something like that, to keep you grounded at this moment. It's like you're getting over something. It's interesting because I don't feel like you're overly emotional. It's like you just need to be happy right now, Aquarius. Don't go spending money willy-nilly either, okay? To be happy. This is like learning how to be happy like you were before. Oh, this is interesting. This is very healing. You're learning how to release the past. It's almost like you weren't dealing with it because you wanted some sense of control. It's a little complicated. However, now you have to revisit it and kind of deal with it. It's like you have to face the truth or face what is happening, and you're not excited about it either. But you're moving past it. This Page of Cups is really standing out to me, and it's the only card in reverse. I don't want you to pretend to be happy if you're not happy. I'm going to say that, Aquarius. I feel like you need to get through these emotions like you need to. Maybe you need to reminisce about the past and have a good cry or spend some time to yourself. But give yourself some time to find happiness, okay? Don't think that it's just going to come all of a sudden. That's not how this is going to work, okay? I'm going to leave it at that because that's the main thing that I'm seeing. That's definitely a message for someone specific, okay? But you're almost at the end. You have 2 tens. So you're almost at the end of this. It's like there's a need for acceptance. And that's where your success lies. But you have to let your emotions flow in order to get over this or heal from it, okay? All right. Whew, Aquarius. That was tough for me. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your weekend update for April 8th through 10th. I hope you are amazing. So, Pisces, let's get into your reading. We're going to start with the Lenormand first. So we have Bear, Tower, Book. Wow. You know what? You're moving towards some change in your life. I feel like you are kind of fighting a new beginning. It's more because you feel safe in what you've built for yourself, in your little box, in your home, in your job, in your life. It's hard to accept the changes that are coming, but you're still making the efforts. It's very interesting. There's still a lot more for you to find out to be successful. So this is more like keep pushing, keep doing what it is that you're doing. You're doing a great job. It's like you need to pat yourself on the back and keep going, okay? You're doing a great job. There's still a lot to be revealed to you here, okay? There's a lot you're in the midst of change. I'll say that, okay? So let's see what your cards are, Pisces. Okay, they're flying out. Judgment, good choices. 2 of Wands, 2 of Cups, Knight of Wands, King of Cups, and 4 of Cups. Queen of Cups, yeah. You're in the process of nurturing yourself and your emotions and your feelings. Beautiful, beautiful. So you definitely are opening up after a time of not really opening up to your emotions. And being in love is not the only opening up to your emotions, okay? Opening up to your feelings, okay? Your empathy, your things that you've been trying to escape from because they're hard to deal with, all that kind of stuff. Any unreliable thing in your life, whether it's actions you take or actions someone else takes, I feel like you're just being a little bit more realistic about listening to yourself. You definitely had some sort of wake-up call and had to make a choice. And you're in the midst of following that choice now. And the world is opening up to you as you do that. I feel like you're getting closer and closer to a healthy relationship, closer and closer to a happier life, just emotional balance and everything, okay? You're really on a good path. So stick with the choices that you've made. Don't go back on your choices. No matter how confusing it may get or how many other decisions you have to make, keep going, okay? I do feel like there are times when your emotions will get the best of you. Like impulsively, you'll feel a certain way or be like, oh, I want to do this or I want to call this person from the past. Don't do it. Okay. You need to control those emotions. Okay. Any kind of old relationships, there are reasons why you left them behind. And you need to remember the reasons why you left them behind. Okay. Also, I see that there's someone in your life as well who is interested in you. Um, the weird thing about this is I feel like you're ignoring this person, okay? But you're slowly like moving towards them whether you know it or not. It's almost like they're building a connection with you that you don't see yet. And you will see it. I feel like you two will be together, okay? It's just like right now, you're not sure, you know, but you're starting to get that feeling. Very interesting. You're starting to get this feeling about this person. It's almost like this weekend, it really hits you like, wow, I think I like this person. But you're not quite ready to open up everything to yourself yet. I feel like you're keeping it to yourself because you don't want to be impulsive. But you're starting to feel the feels, okay? So you left behind what you left behind for a reason. That's the thing. And you want to move towards people or connections that nurture you. So keep doing what you're doing. I feel like you're making great choices that's going to get you where you want to go, especially a healthy relationship, okay? Yeah. All right, Pisces. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Well, hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekend update, April 8th through 10th. I hope you're amazing. We're going to jump right in. Okay, we're going to start with the Lenormand and then follow up with the Tarot. Okay, Cancer. There we go. Okay, so we have Mountain, Anchor, and Snake. Yeah, you're going to make a decision this weekend, or you had to make a decision. And this is like a permanent decision. Like this is a decision that you are sticking with, okay? Somebody may have cheated. This is like realizing that you can't deal with something that you tried to deal with, you know? And you need to remember why you're walking away from this. I feel like that's important. There's a reason why you can't deal with it. There's a reason why you wanted to walk away. And it's like you need to remember that. Okay. All right. So let's get into your cards, Cancer. Okay. All right. 10 of Wands. Wow. Lots of responsibility. 7 of Cups. High Priestess, 3 of Coins. That came out for the first time today. 7 of Coins and the the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. You're not sure about your decision, okay? I feel like logically you've probably been dealing with something that is not really worth you dealing with, and you're starting to see it clearly now. It's almost like a truth that you don't want to see, but you have to see. You've been putting a lot of responsibility on yourself about a relationship. Because this is what I feel like. I feel like it's been confusing and you're putting a lot of the work on yourself to work things out or to make things work. But the deeper you think about this, you're like, wait, this isn't meshing with me. This is not something I should be doing. This is not something that I should be dealing with, you know? I feel like you were just really focused on trying to make it work and trying to get through the confusion because you felt like you both wanted the same thing, okay? But I feel like the more that you've invested time, you started to see that you're putting in a lot more work and a lot more energy. And it's getting to a point where it's like, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep giving my all or doing all of this and not receiving anything back. So I feel like now that this is an important time to listen to your intuition and pay attention to the signs and stick with what you know. Okay. I feel like everything has kind of led you to this moment, Cancer. That's what I'm going to say. I really think that you need to stick with your guns here, okay? When it comes to work, though, for some of you, this is about work for sure. I feel like you have to do this job for money purposes, right? Like, you know, you need the money, you know, you need it, maybe while you wait on something else, but it's becoming really, really heavy. And maybe you're confused about another job or another opportunity that you're waiting on or when it's going to come. But it's like you just need to stick with this and deal with it, unfortunately, but know the truth. You know what I mean? So this feels to me like being in a situation that you know the truth in. You know it's not nurturing to you. You know it's confusing. Some of you have to stick with this for monetary purposes. Some of you are just choosing to. It's very interesting. I feel like this is the time where things start to come into a little bit of realization for you. The only major arcana you have is the High Priestess, and that's about your intuition. That's about looking at the signs, understanding the signs, understanding things, understanding how you feel, how you connect to this situation. But with it being so close to the King of Swords, it's like you need to pay attention to that and know that as fact, you know, because everything else just seems a little bit like confusing. It's interesting because it's like, well, this is working for me, or we're working on things. This could also be a relationship where you're working on things with someone, but you're like, I'm putting a lot more work into this, but I've already dedicated myself, so let's try to work through it, you know? But it's also like you need to hold on to this bit of truth that you're seeing, okay? This is what I'm going to say. Don't let anybody gaslight you, Cancer, and tell you that you're wrong. What you feel is what you feel. What you know is what you know, okay? I'm going to say that. So thank you for being here. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekend update for April 8th through 10th. Hope you are amazing. So let's jump right into your energy and see what we have. We are going to start with the Lenormand. Okay. So we have Coffin, Cross, and Crossroads. Didn't expect this from you. But why does it not? It doesn't feel bad though. This feels like the end of a karmic situation or the end of something casual. The end of a sad moment, or it's like you're on a path to moving forward out of something, and the step to moving forward brings about a loss of the past. It's a really good opportunity for you to make some sort of decision or choice. For some of you, in a love relationship, there's a little bit of a separation. So it's almost like there's something good coming. Okay. Some of you, this is a relationship where there's this weird transition where maybe the person is being distant, but when they come back, things are going to be different. It's like somebody's going to confess to you, or they're going to be more lighthearted, or things are going to go in a better direction. But you are feeling like, what the heck is going on? Or this is just a moment that we need to get through. But it's interesting because there's success after this. It's like you just need to get through this like brief moment, and then there's success after it. Interesting. Let's get into your cards. Or maybe a brief time of separation. But it feels like something good is coming after. It's like a person needs to think. Okay, Scorpio. Okay. So we have High Priestess, the Star, the Nine of Wands, Justice, Chariot. Yeah, there's something, Judgment. I told you. Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're worried. You're worried and anxious about what's going to come because you're a little bit confused by a turn of events. But it turns out really good. It's like someone's making a choice or having a wake-up call, but it's not you, though. Okay. You're feeling like something isn't fair or something isn't right. I feel like it's more about you paying attention to someone else. But I feel like they're dealing with something or trying to do what is fair or make a right decision. They're trying to balance things out. Maybe they just need time. I feel like you're like, oh man, this is not a good sign. This is not a good sign. That's what it feels like to you, Scorpio. But I feel like things are going in your favor. You just don't know it yet. Okay. So let your walls down. Don't immediately put your walls up. Don't immediately get upset because it feels like it's like, oh man, I'm gonna have to deal with this later, or oh man, I need to rush in and heal this. I feel like you need to give this person time to kind of balance things out. They're coming back with something. Some sort of decision is being made. But it is going in your favor with the Chariot. You know, it's like they're building up their energy. They're building up their personal power in order to move forward with the decision that they've made. It's almost like they know that they have either taken you through something and you've been really like good with them or really calm with them, and listening to them in some sort of way. But I feel like they're coming towards you with positivity. You're just really worried about this new transition or this person changing. You know, I just want to tell you, do not try to force things. It has to flow. It's a little bit unfortunate for you. It feels a little sad. You're a little bit anxious about what's going to happen, but it's like you just need to let it happen, okay? So they can make the choices and decisions they need to make, okay? All right, Scorpio, I love you so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.